It literally makes no sense. Hello, and welcome back to another... Hello, and welcome back to another Cruisin with Corey. We are out here on a Saturday morning, back from vacation, and we're in catch-up mode. Not because I want some chicken nuggies and some dipping, but because we need to make some money and catch up for all the spending we did. Starting things off here with a Walmart Spark, a pretty good batch shopping offer, 40 bucks for however that, whatever it says, I don't even remember, but it wasn't bad. And per what I've said before, I am not doing any Walmart shopping video interface, so we are gonna immediately cut to when this order is done.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
All right, that order is delivered, and we are getting a a McDonald's Doordash, 6 1/4 for 2 miles. Normally, I kind of scoff at those orders, but because I'm in a distant area, I may as well maximize while I'm out here. And it's a huge fucking order. Jesus, 14 items. I don't know if that's gonna show up at all, but 14 items, 4 McGriddles, 5 hash browns. So this might actually go up too. Not sure if it will, but it's better than not. Small milestones. We did hit 400 subscribers while I was on my New Hampshire vacation. So I want to thank everyone. That's we're getting exponential growth here, which I'm really, really happy about. Made some upgrades that haven't been featured yet, but we're really looking forward to the future. So if you haven't subscribed, again, like, share, comment, do all that fun stuff. I will just give you all my tips and tricks, take you along for these gig rides. I do want to do some travel content. I knew that my most recent one was not going to get any views, and it didn't. I'm going to do one more. Worst case, I might just actually start doing a separate channel for travel vlogs, because I would like to start doing those. I think that longer term, they are more sustainable, personally. But either way, I want to thank everyone who has tuned in for whatever reason you may have tuned in for. But we are at Mickey D's. Let's go ahead and Mickey get the order. All right, that order quickly delivered, and we have instantly got a Dunkin order right up the street. Basically a carbon copy, except the other one went up. I don't know if this one will go up. Just looking at it, it is 2 hash browns, a sandwich, a water, and some bagel minis. I don't think it'll go up, but also the second order of the day that has come up as a top customer, make this delivery count. The one I just did also was a top customer, and I was watching a little bit of Brash Dasher yesterday, and one of his most recent videos was the same thing. It's DoorDash, not every customer is a top customer. Just because they rate you 5 stars, and the fact that the high pay algorithm is tripped off by how much they tip doesn't mean it's a top customer. If they tip $4 on their order, that's a modest tip, but that's not a high tip for us. So it is really becoming an annoying logic. But either way, let's go to this Dunkin again. We're in catch-up mode today, so my goal is to get back to Walmart for some Spark. But if I can make profitable orders out this way, then I'm going to take advantage of the money that's in front of me and not just, decline it on a wish and a prayer. So let's go keep making that money. All right, that order is dropped off. We're getting another one while we're out here, my Lanta. 12 for 4. No, it's just for a shopping order. It's 12 for $12.75, 4 miles, 10 items. I'm sorry, for a shopping order, that's just too low. Even though I am out here, I'd rather just take the miles back. So we're gonna head back to Walmart. I haven't even checked Ship today. Obviously, this has turned into a big Shipped channel lately, that it has been my money-making app as of late. And there's one order on the board, 38 items. And I'll just screenshot what this is. Would you take this order? Mind you, it's going probably 17 miles. It's $19, 38 items, going, I would estimate 17 to 19 miles somewhere. It's really far. But the kicker is it's 38 bags of chips, and there's no way in hell Target is gonna have these in stock. So it's like, the percentage of tip is gonna be, actually, I don't know. What's 38 times, about $4 a bag? I mean, it's actually a pretty expensive order, but they're just not gonna have it, so. But yeah, we're not taking that one. But I think we're just gonna head back to the zone and see what comes up from it. All right, I just got back to Walmart, and I had to correct myself because I just forgot about the email that got sent out last week. At least in my area, they talked about it. I know I talked about it in the past, but I actually got the email where it's in place now. If you are within 150 feet of the pinpoint, sorry, this Uber, 11 for 5, I should take it, but I'm not. If you're within 150 feet of the pinpoint, they're not going to send you an order, which they're trying to de-incentivize people from this camping, which is fine, but really it just means you have to park in a different spot in the parking lot. I guess a lot of drivers have been just literally parking in the pickup spots and like interrupting the flow of pickup orders while they're just waiting. So I'm just parking in a different part of the parking lot now. So it may be we are now as far away as possible. So I'll let you know what I get when I get it, if I get it at all. 7 for 3 Starbucks. I've been to this address before. It's probably going to go up to $8.50. These people tip very, very generously. But we're at that silly point where we have 8 minutes before it's marked as pickup time. So we'll go drive to Starbucks. If I can see it in the window, I'll go get it. It's just 2 coffees, so we're going to keep chugging, y'all. That one's dropped off. We have been instantly greeted with this. It is $22, 60
At the
items.
stop sign, turn left onto Parker Road.
Shut up. $22, 7 miles, 60 items. Although it is Aldi, still absolutely no chance. But here's where I'll kind of throw in my Doordash hatred, and Uber for that matter as well. These apps that hide tips, which really it is just those two, Uber and Doordash, that might have like a ridiculous tip on it. The base pay is probably like 10 bucks. They might have tipped 25 bucks on that. It might actually be a $38 base pay, but Doordash doesn't tell you that. And the customer might know, all right, I need to tip more, but that order was over the $3 a mile threshold. So there probably was a hidden tip in there, but certain orders you need to know the tip up front. A hidden tip is not beneficial in that instance, especially for 60 items. So who knows? I've never been to that address, so I don't know if they have a propensity of what they usually tip, but I swear, these hidden tips, man, I know in some parts of the country, I think in New York, it's actually outlawed where they can't do it. But here in Massachusetts, it's not the case. That Doordash I'm declining is $5.50 for 4. Now I'm 2 miles out of where I want to be, but still, orders less than $6. It's a very specific scenario for me to take them. So that puts us around 60 bucks in about 2.5 hours. So all in all, not bad. Pushing lunch right now. I think we're gonna probably stay out till about 1:30, take a couple hours off, and then we'll come back out for dinner. So we're gonna try to get what we can get in the next 2 hours. But it's probably gonna have to stay food because grocery, I don't know how to whistle, but it's pretty quiet out there right now.
One eternity later.
Why do I do this to myself? Such a waste of time. Why? All right, after a ridiculous amount of time waiting, we've taken a very small Doordash order, tropical smoothie, $6 for just under a mile. It's going to a gas station, so
Video mode. Recording started.
I don't know why that part was relevant to tell you, but that's where it's going. There's a chance it goes up because, again, as I said a little bit earlier, anything $3 a mile or more has a lot of times a hidden tip. It's 4 smoothies. It's to a gas station, so it's like all the workers on staff want a smoothie today, which is fine. I don't know why I'm giving you so many details. I'm just sitting in my car just debating all my life choices. Really nothing worthwhile came up on any app, so let's keep the wheels to moving. Tropical smoothie is right here. All right, so there's a gas station on the other side of the street that I'm on, and for some reason that's where I was I just thought I was going, and I was wrong. What's this here? We got a Target order for 3 items, 15 miles, about.
Recording started.
Okay, so this order, I'll just show you live.
Wi-Fi is on.
This order looks really good till you click on it. Sheath, sexy dress, bikini. We're good. I did actually take one of those orders before. I tried buying a bikini set, and we ended up having to drop the order because I'm not versed in that line of apparel. But it is lunch. Let's hope the lunch orders start plopping because the bubbles need to pop. Let's see, it looks like we're doing all stacked orders. 15 for 6, shop for 16 items. This kind of shit, bro. I hope this shows up. 15 for 6. I'm picking up food, and then I'm shopping for 13 items and delivering it to a separate customer. It literally makes no sense why I'm gonna let someone's order fester in the car. Now, mind you, I'm a quick shopper. That'll still be probably 10-15 minutes max, start to finish, to drive from the customer, from the first restaurant to the grocery store, shop the order, get it back to the car. Why would you do that? Why would you pair those orders together? It's so dumb. And not even just dumb, it's nonsensical. But someone's gonna do it, ain't gonna be me though. 12 o'clock. We're now $8 richer than we were 10 minutes ago. We're gonna go hop, skip, and jump literally directly across the parking lot back to Walmart and fester and pray for orders. I swear I envy you guys who say that your Walmart is busy. Because it is ridiculous what's happened to mine. And my most recent video that kind of went off was on Spark being dead. And a lot of you guys said yours is dead, and a lot of you guys said that no, your Walmart's as busy as ever. But I swear I would be rapid fire from 8 to 5 every single weekend day. It wouldn't die off till later. But yeah, we're getting some terrible DoorDashes. Nothing that's more than $1 a mile and going out 10 miles at most. We're gonna relocate to the other part of town next to the BJ's building complex. Sometimes there's some BJ's bangers, maybe Instacart will come off. But Saturday nights, for the most part, they usually don't let us down, so I guess we're just gonna most likely wrap this up. I don't have any talking points. We've kind of went through everything. So yeah, I'm gonna give us about one more take, and if I don't get anything, we'll wrap this up and summarize. All right, so another wasted Saturday morning, and I'm just being over dramatic because at the end of the day, I still made this amount of money, which 40, I want to say I made like 60 something bucks in about 3.5 hours. So only like $17 an hour, I think, but a lot of downtime. Saturdays are just not what they used to be. It is still summer, so my hope is that after summer, people will do more ordering, particularly on afternoons. I get you don't want your stuff being delivered unless it's food. But if it's grocery, you don't want your grocery being delivered on a Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon when you're probably at the beach or the pool. So I get it. It's just annoying because 3-4 years ago, this would still be a banger of a day. But again, gig work is gig work, because what else would it be? But anyways, again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We're growing this slowly, but we're having fun doing it. Let's see if we can bring some more friends along for the ride. We've hit 400 ahead of target. Now let's go for 500 by the end of September. We'll see. Planning on doing my first live. And if you're watching this in the week or two since the release, the live will probably be end of August, and I'm going to be really blunt and honest about some serious topics. I'm not going to tell too much of what they are, but I have some strong things I want to say. It'd be cool to get some live feedback and hang out with y'all. But either way, this is Cruisin' with Corey. Corey out.
It sound right, boys.